Good evening, everyone. We're going to be starting here shortly. I've started the poll for the first game. If you want to vote before the stream starts, and we'll use that one as the first one. Got about 7 minutes before we start, so if you just want to make your votes now, and we'll start here in a little bit. Hey, Patrick, if you're trying to vote, I've added the new method of voting on the Twitch stream itself. I mean, I can't count your vote from here, but if you just want to use the icon on screen, and that'll tally up your vote much better than what we had in the chat before. Alright, we're 2 minutes out, so we're going to close the poll here in 1 minute if you want to get your votes in now. If for some reason your vote choice doesn't make it this time, we will redo the poll throughout the game. So keep voting and we'll eventually get to your game. Alright, the poll's closed. Quiplash had it. Again, we're going to be doing the poll throughout the stream, so just keep voting if your thing didn't make it. Thank you to Sandy and Bear Strings for the follow, and how are you guys doing, Daisy and Kara? You're quite welcome, Bear String. I'm glad to have you here. Alright, looks like everybody's in, so we're gonna get started. Oh, you're quite welcome, Sandy. It's good to have you here.
This is Quiplash. I'm Schmitty. I hope that's okay. So those are the names you're going with, huh? Okay, if you're sure. And remember, anybody watching can affect the game by voting for the best quips. Just use the room code at any time to join the audience. Round 1. You are about to see 2 prompts on your device. Type something hilarious or not for each one. Then everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go!
This is aimed at adults. I'm not moderating anything, so I won't be blocking anything like that. If you have kids, I apologize. We might be able to do a kid-friendly version at some point in the future, but I'm not sure.
Hurry, hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something.
Alright, and we've just restarted the poll, so if you want to
I hope
vote for
I'll
the
make you
game after
proud.
this, you can
Up
do so
first,
now.
The one thing that depresses Popeye. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Next, the worst thing to hear as an art class paints your nude form. Vote now. Next on deck, a terrible name for a street drug. Vote away. Next prompt, the hardest question a bridge troll could ask you. Ready, set, vote.
Good job on that one, Patrick.
Next up, the worst thing to say in a marriage proposal. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, what a mopey mule would say. Okay, vote. Your next prompt is, why do owls not kill us? Get to voting.
Two super quipplashes for Patrick. Nice.
Next in line, a cocky thing to do on your first day working at Victoria's Secret. It's voting time. Round 1 is behind us. Let's see how you scored. Round 2 is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. Clock's running. Let's take a look. First up, in the year 2085, blank will be the American currency. Okay, choose your favorite. And next, what's the boogeyman's part-time job? Put in your votes. Next on the list, new high school superlative most likely to blank. And vote. Next in the hopper, a good name for a mint for your butt. Time to vote.
And don't forget, everybody, the poll is still going on for the next game. If you click the icon on the Twitch stream, you can go in there and select which game you want to play next.
Put in your votes.
there should be an icon near the bottom right of the screen. It looks like the Jackbox head. If you click on that and then go to current poll, you can select one of the options in there, and the one with the most votes will win.
Next one. What are the 3 greatest words in the English language? Vote on your devices.
If for some reason you're not able to get the vote system to work though, you can let me know what your vote is in the chat and I will try and add that to the tally.
Okay, next one. What Santa's elves do in the off-season? It's voting time.
I like the Tolkien reference. Yeah, I guess I should have made it a little more clear. I apologize for that.
And next is, the worst tattoo to have on your butt would consist of these 3 words. And vote.
You and me both, Sandy. I actually just started streaming the Sunday before this last one.
That's all for round 2. Light up that scoreboard.
Also, if anyone's too uncomfortable with Twitch or there's too much latency, I also stream over on YouTube under the same name. I noticed that sometimes that one doesn't have as much latency.
Using these wordlash rules.
Alright, I'm going to have to close the poll here in a little bit. Right now we are tied up with Dictionarium and Fibbage. If anybody else wants to roger in, and we can figure out what we're going to do, otherwise I'll just pick randomly from those 2.
Time to take a look. You get 3 medals to award to your top 3 quips. Give out your gold, silver, and bronze medals now. Okay, who's taking home some medals? Bronze first, silver, and finally gold. Let's sell off those medals for points.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
And we're finished. Show me those final scores.
Alright, we gotta close the poll now, and it looks like Dictionarium and Fibbage are tied. I don't think we played Dictionarium last stream, so we'll do that one. And we'll start the vote again during the next game. Yes, we are. We are playing Dictionarium next. This one's pretty fun. It's a lot like Quiplash in that it's about coming up with interesting words and definitions. I really enjoy it. I don't know if I've ever played Balderdash. Alright, looks like everybody's in, and I've also restarted the poll, so if you want to vote for the next game, you can do so now.
Hi! Welcome to the Dictionarium. It's a word pool, and the water is warm and complicated. Get in! What an intelligent crew! In the Dictionarium, you will create a dictionary entry for a made-up word, and you will win if your answers get the most votes. If you're just watching right now, join the audience. Enter the room code and play along. Let's begin! Right off the bat, I am giving you a new word. Now write out the definition that fits this word. Fun fact, this word was hatched out of a funky turquoise cocktail ring.
No, there is no real definition. What we're gonna do is we're all gonna choose which definition we think best
Need
fits
to think
this
of a
made-up word.
What sound would a lamp make if it could talk or sing?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't
Have
see
to
that
submit
first message.
very soon,
Okay.
like right now.
Balderdash seems like it'd be a lot of fun then. Yeah, like I said with this one everything's made up, and the points don't matter. But
Let's see
yeah,
what we have.
trying to guess a real definition seems like it'd be fun too. Yes, espionage is one of the choices.
Okay, the time has come to vote. These definitions are like children. Pick your favorite.
I'm glad you think so, Kara.
And remember, you can award bonus points to the ones that stole your heart. Come on, vote already. And the winning definition to be recorded forever in the dictionarium is... Time to do it again for the other word. Vote for your favorites, my little clams. Pick your very favorite definition. Come on, vote! What? It takes so long to decide? When there is a tie, the winner is random. Sorry. It's cinnamon time! Sorry, cinnamon! Sorry, synonym! It's synonym time. It's your turn. Make up a word that matches the definition on your device. This round is quick, so please write fast. Time is running away! Submit! Let's check out these new words. Choose the word that best fits the definition. Please vote. And the winning synonym is... You know what to do. Vote again. And the winner is... Great!
Don't
Now
forget
we have
you
a
can
brand
vote
new word
for the
and
next game
definition.
on screen
Let's use
or
it.
in the chat, and I'll try and keep a tally. It's
Craft a
probably
sentence
better if
using
you
the
vote
word
on
on your
screen
device.
since I have terrible memory. I'm going to be ending the vote here shortly,
You
though.
are writing a sentence now. I can't wait to see what it is. Whoop, whoop.
Thank you for the follow, Juan.
Please submit right now or I'm going to be so sad, so crying.
Alright, poll will be ending here in about 10 seconds, so get your votes in now, and then we're going to be ending it.
Let's check out the sentences. You wrote, now you vote.
The poll is closed and TKO has it.
And the winning sentence is...
That seems to be the way of it.
Time to vote.
These are some pretty good sentences here.
Someone still has not voted. That person should vote. And the most favorite sentence is... Behold this perfection. You truly have a gift. Look at that splendor. You made something of nothing and you made me proud like a stallion. And now let's see the winner. You are welcome back anytime. I just pulled a new word out of my rutabaga patch.
Congratulations, Shiso. Alright, we're setting up TKO right now. The poll is open for the game following TKO. Alright, everybody's in, and we're gonna start. Don't forget you can vote in the Twitch or in the chat, and that'll be the next game.
Welcome to TKO. I am the Tournament Master. Can I interest you in a free personality test? No? Alright, on with the game then. I brought you all here to T-Shirt Island because you are
Alright,
the cream of
we
the
have one for
T-shirt fighting
Guespionage.
crop.
I will
And
use
because I
my
just
vote
finished
to
the
add
last
to
season
that,
of The
and if
Bachelor,
anybody else
I
has
have
it, I'll try and
got to talk
remember.
about it with someone. Welcome to the training grounds. You will use your device to draw
Alright, 2 for
3 drawings.
Guespionage.
Draw something cute, something gross, something funny. Honestly, I don't care what you draw, but if you need help, hit the suggestion button. Begin your first drawing now.
I just wish I was a better artist.
Only seconds remain. Not bad, but let's see a little variety this time. You can change your line thickness with that little button, you know. Drawing 2, begin. Make haste before time runs out. Last drawing, let's get weird with it. Begin. That time is not for decoration. Finish quickly. I love to watch true masters at work. For your last exercise, you will write as many
It should have
slogans or
saved your picture
phrases
at
as you
least.
can.
I mean,
Something really
it's sad
clever
that you
or
weren't able to
really
get all
dumb.
3 in,
I'm
but at
sure
least you didn't
anything
lose your
write will
work.
be one of those. And there's no shame in hitting the suggestion button if you need it. Go.
So now you're just gonna
Well, I
be
know that's
entering
not your
some
best
funny
material. Write another.
phrases or sayings or something like that.
Time is about to expire. You may want to finish up. Oh yes, this is gonna be good. Training complete. Now take a look at your device. Select one drawing and one slogan to create the perfect t-shirt combination. And I do mean perfect. Nicely done. I hope you're ready. Let the tournament begin. Gauntlet 1. Versus... Fight. Fight by submitting your votes on your devices, that is.
We seem to have much better artists this stream.
Versus... Attack.
I mean, it's possible that it's one of the drawings that was already in the game, because sometimes they do drop drawings already from the game into the options.
Versus... Engage one another in violence.
Nice job then, Jess. My artistic skills limit me to stick figures.
Fight for me, babies. Fight. Versus... Fight each other. challenger appears. Fight! Versus. Engage in an altercation. Ooh, you winners look good. I think we could all use a training break. Use your devices to enter one new drawing and as many new slogans as you wish. Break out that killer material you've been sitting on, probably. Go!
Alright, and we have 2 votes right now for Guespionage. If you would like to vote for the next game, you can do so now in the chat or on the Twitch stream. I'll be closing that during the last round. Make haste before time runs out. Writing time. Only seconds remain. The second gauntlet looms, and the hairy paws of Kismet have shuffled your drawings and slogans. You know what to do. Make a shirt. Gauntlet 2. Versus It was very good.
battle. Versus attack. Versus fight.
Oh, that's all right.
Versus attack.
Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite as well.
The defending shirt always wins ties. Deal with it, man. A new challenger appears.
Yeah, and as well as a few decent artists.
Go ahead and fight already.
Yeah, every once in a while that's okay and can be funny, but it does get old pretty quick.
The reigning champion wins ties. Next time, get more votes. A new challenger appears.
Yeah, I can certainly agree with that. There's been a few times where there's been penis jokes in here that have actually ended up winning the game, but it's not very often.
Winners! Brace yourselves for the final gauntlet where the toughest shots.
Alright, I'm going to be closing the poll now. Don't forget that during the next game you can vote again. It looks like there were 2 votes for Espionage, so that'll be the next one.
Versus attack. Versus fight. Versus I want you to fight. have a champion. Another successful tournament in the books. Are you guys going to the after party? Yeah, me neither. Yeah, it's lame, right? Parties are lame.
Another win for Shiso. Nice job. Alright, next up is Espionage.
Ooh.
A reminder
leave
to
it.
all
Ooh.
agents, we have a camera on the coffee pot, so we know when you take the last cup and don't refill the pot. This is your final warning.
Alright, everybody's in, and we're going to start, and also I will be starting the poll again if anybody wants to vote for the next game.
Well, I've played all the Tetris I can stand for the next few days. The only thing left to do? No, not switch to Dr. Mario. Take all the info your government has collected on its citizens and use it to play a little game I like to call... Espionage! Let's have some analytical fun! Okay, who's first? And speaking of last weekend... What percentage of people have ridden in the back of a police car? Think carefully. You want to be as close as possible to the actual percentage to get the most points. And if you're in the audience, play along by answering the question. We have an answer. 33%. Everyone else, now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? You can also double down and guess much higher or much lower if you think the guess is off by 15% or more.
I hear you. Believe it.
People are thinking it's lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 34%. Only 1% off. That's how you
That was
guess
a
being
really good guess there, Kara.
Who picked higher? Here's some points. Next up.
Believe it.
All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people prefer waffles over pancakes? You're almost out of time. 42%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Everybody knows waffles are better because they have little pockets for the syrup.
I hear you.
Most of you are saying higher. And the correct answer is... 51%! Waffles, pancakes, cover it with maple syrup and I'd eat my shoe. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you.
Yeah,
Who's
I
next?
do prefer Belgium, although nothing beats a
How
good
about-
crepe.
After eating their bowls of cereal, what percentage of people lift up the bowls to drink the remaining milk? %. All right, what do you think?
Believe it. Ooh. I hear you.
Everyone says higher. And Surveil says 73%. You weren't within 30%, so no points for you. Let's see who got it right. Smart guess. Here's your points. And what have we here? Well done. Double points for guessing much higher. Okay, who's up next? Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky right now. My wife
percentage
just
of people
made
take their
like
Oreos
3
apart
dozen
before eating them?
cookies that we aren't able to give away, so I've been eating out.
%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Believe it.
It's unanimous again. Now let's get to the right answer. 46%. It's true. There really are 2 kinds of people in the world. Who got it right? Well done. You get points.
I'm 28.
Next up. You say Adele, I say Adele. What percentage of people have cried while listening to Adele? %. Okay, higher or lower?
Believe it. Ooh.
What do you think? Higher or lower? Most of you are saying higher. Okay, right answer is 16%. Wow, 1% off. That's worth a lot of points. Let's see who got it right. Here's some points. And what have we here? Ah, that's too bad. Double downs
Thank you.
only count
I was
if
worried
answers
for a
off
second
by
when everybody was voting higher that I was missing something with Adele.
Who's next? Yum. What percentage of people have at least one expired item in the fridge right now? %. Everyone pick higher or lower.
Believe it. I hear you.
Running out of time.
Ooh.
Most people said lower. And the correct answer is 82%. I've got big points for that guess. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Okay, who's up next?
Don't forget the poll's still going
Oh, this
on
is
right
gonna be
now. Trivia Murder Party has it. So if you want to vote, get that in now. We're going to be ending it here in a little bit.
What percentage of people have older relatives who routinely forward them jokes via email?
Alright, so it looks like there's at least 2 for Trivia Murder Party.
Ooh. Believe it.
Secrets.
I hear you.
Time's running out. Higher or lower? Looks like an even split. Okay, let's see the right answer. 29%! It's the same relatives who forward urban myths before you refute them using Snopes.com.
Alright, the poll is closed. It looks like Trivia Murder Party has it 3-1. So that'll be the next game, and we'll start up the poll again once we start that.
I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people regularly buy the same brand and general model of shoes?
Yeah, I must just be lucky that I don't get that, because I don't think I've ever had jokes forward via email. I just have to suffer through all the terrible memes that old people post on Facebook.
I hear you.
Believe it.
Secrets. Running out of time. Most of you are saying higher. And Surveil says...
Oh, I think those might be the worst ones. My parents are, I think they're near 60 now?
Who got it right? Well done. You get points.
Maybe 50? I don't know, I'm terrible with remembering birthdays and ages.
Uh-oh, final round time. We faked dozens of focus groups to determine the most popular answers to this question. Which musician or music group delivered the best Super Bowl halftime performance? And here are the most popular answers. You have 3 chances to pick the most popular answers on the board. Good luck! And if you're in the audience, your answers determine who gets points.
Well, there you go.
Remember,
Apparently my mom is 54, my dad is 56.
all right, let's see what everyone picked.
I was at least in the right range.
What are the most popular answers? Who's my hero? Who's my hero? It's
Believe it.
I hear you.
my. Seeing this game played like you did really warms my cockles. Did you know?
Good job, Kara. Up next is Trivia Murder Party, and I'm going to start the poll again so you can vote in the Twitch or in the chat. Alright, I think everybody's in, so we're going to start. Don't forget the poll is on the Twitch.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. This isn't an ice cream lovers convention after all, but a game of dire consequences. Only one of you will survive. And me, I'll survive as well. Humble brag. All right, first question. Which of these is an alloy? Use your device to answer the question. I'm talking to you too, audience. Almost out of time. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, follow me. Doom service, we're at room 113. Hopefully you can defend yourself from ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. And I do mean anyone. Now, let's see if there are any matches. Jinx, you owe me a death. Don't worry. Remember, dead players are still players, just more see-through. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Oh, by the way, the audience is a player now and can win the whole frickin' game. Hot tip, you can join the audience at any time. Let's keep moving. Which of these basketball players did not have their skills stolen by the Monstars in the original Space Jam? Time's running out. Who picked this? The rest of you, time for consequences. Welcome to room 237. Ah, the old skewers trick. Pick a space in this box to hide yourself. When this was used in magic shows, there were safeguards inside to prevent injury, but don't worry, I took those out. Of course, this magic trick does need some volunteers. I'm giving you a very sharp sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. I like to call this trick Abracastabra. Parry, thrust. I wonder if that'll grow back. The audience could win this, and then you all die, which would be pretty cool if you ask me. Let's try another one. Which of the following was written by Neil Gaiman? Time's almost up. Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, I want to show you something. Donation time! You each get $500. Give some of that money to your friend. The person who ends up with the most money will die. But if you give to someone and they have $800 or more, I will kill you instead. Begin. Hurry up. Time for fiscal revelations. If you're overfunded, you're safe. But that's a bad mistake for any investors. We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. What does the P in ESP stand for? Time's running out. Who picked this? It's time. It's time to bring out the chalices. I've given each safe player a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. Yummy! Now let's see what everyone drank. You poisoned. Let's keep moving. Top of the morning to you. What flavor are the purple Skittles in Ireland? Almost out of time. Who picked this? Come with me. Let's see if the safe players are good at forgery. The ghost of my Aunt Mildred loves to write words on mirrors. She has her own consistent handwriting. Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word. But so will all the safe players. Draw a word on the mirror and maybe you'll trick someone into thinking it's Aunt Mildred's. Go ahead and start writing. Watch closely. One of these new words will be a word written by Aunt Mildred's ghost. So many convincing words to choose from. Now, type the word that Aunt Mildred wrote, or you die. Enter the right word now, or you die. Would the real Aunt Mildred please stand up? Aw, you got it. Stupid mirror game. Unbelievable. Most audiences are full of stupid people, but this audience has a real chance of winning. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I think this is the best the audience has ever done before.
Let's try another one. Where can I find some sulfuric acid? Time's almost up. Who picked this? I want to show you something. Ah, the lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. Everyone else will be typing too. And if anyone does a better job than you, you die. And the letter begins now. Dear Guess, while I appreciate you wiping down the exercise equipment after use, please refrain from doing so as I am currently trying to collect those fluids. Thanks for your cooperation. Mondays, am I right? Time's up. Okay, now let me just collect your letters and here's how you did. But did anyone do better than you? Well, you failed. I'd seem like a maniac if I sent this letter.
Alright, we're going to be ending the poll in just a little bit. Right now, Drawful has the
Only
vote.
one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Congrats on making it here alive. But can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. British Prime Ministers. Tap each answer that fits the category.
It was
and
good to
then
have you,
press
Kara.
submit.
If you want to, you can follow
Let's
and
see
you'll
the right
get
answers.
notifications when we go live. We do Monday,
You will
Wednesday, and
forward
Friday
one space for each correct answer.
at 3 p.m., so the same time we started today.
Well, you'd be closer to the exit if you'd gotten either of those right. Oh wait, did you think it was going to be just you? Aw, that's cute. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And they get a third chance to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up.
Oh, so that's not too bad of a time for you guys over there.
I'm going too easy on you. Animals statistically likely to outlive a moose.
Alright, I'm going to close the poll now. If you didn't get a chance to vote or your game didn't make it, you can vote in the next one. The next one after Drawful will probably be the last one.
Don't look back because there's a ghost right there. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. It's only darkness. Contains peanuts. Time is almost up. Ugh, I gotta get some harder questions. Roll dull books. Yikes, there's a ghost right behind you. Beatles songs. Not what I had in mind. Human body systems. Time is almost up. The tables have turned. Here comes the next question. Overwatch characters. Another life force swap. Not so fast. If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need to ace this next question. And if you're still alive and want to break through, you have to get all 3 answer choices right. You have to get all the right answers to escape. Leap years. Time is almost up.
Good job, Bex, and good job, audience. I don't think I've ever seen the audience get that close to the end before. Alright, Bear String, it was good to have you. Alright, I've restarted the poll, so if anybody wants to vote for the next one, and we've also got 3 more spots if anybody else wants to join. We'll give about a minute for anybody else who wants to join, and then we'll just kick it off. Alright, doesn't look like anybody else is going to join, so we're just going to start. Don't forget you can vote on the Twitch or in the chat. And the next
Boom,
game will
it's
probably
raffle
be the last
time.
one.
5 players. Let me quickly check the rule book. Yep, that means we'll play 2 rounds. Let's do this thing. All right, if you look at your devices right now, you should see a secret prompt just for you. Something kind of weird, like botched robbery or chutney. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. You'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title, so have fun! If you're still watching, wishing you could somehow play along, you can still join the audience by going to jackbox.tv and entering this room code. I got your drawings. Some of them are a total mess. I love it. Let's see the first piece of art. Now, use your device to type in whatever the heck the prompt for this drawing could be.
Hello!
Oh!
Here are your choices. Try to pick the real title and avoid all the garbage everyone else typed in.
Hello!
Oh!
And here are your picks.
Sorry. Ding.
Hello!
Nuh-uh. Ding.
There should probably be a hyphen in there, right? Maybe? Let's get on with our lives. And now, this drawing. Enter your titles now.
Hello!
Oh!
Here are your choices.
Hello!
Oh!
And here are your picks.
No, sir. Ding.
Oh, I see you know Todd. Type in a title now.
Hello!
Oh.
Quick, type in anything. And here are your choices.
Oh.
Okay, who picked what?
Oh.
Put in your titles now. And here are your choices. And here are your picks.
Oh.
Nicely done, Shiso.
Let's take a look at our next drawing. Quick, type in anything.
Oh.
Okay, here are your choices.
Oh.
Let's see what people picked. Hey, let's do that drawing thing again. Prompts should be on your devices now. have all your drawings now, and as much as I want to keep them to myself, let's all take a look at the first one. All right, let's do another one. And here are your choices.
Hello!
Oh! And here are your picks.
Hello!
No. Ga-ding. Ga-ding. Cha-ching. Sweet. Ga-ding.
Up next,
Oh.
and here are your choices.
Oh.
Okay, who picked what?
Nuts. Ga-ding.
Hello!
Ga-ding.
You know, that's how the Americans won the Revolutionary War.
Cha-ching. Sweet. Ga-ding.
And now, this one.
Oh.
Here are your choices.
Hello!
Oh.
And here are your picks.
Hello!
Ga-ding. Oh. Sorry. Ga-ding. Ga-ding. Cha-ching. Sweet. Ga-ding.
We're gonna close voting on
now,
the game here
another
in just a
drawing.
minute. Right now, you don't know Jack has it for the next game, and the next game will be the last game for this stream.
Oh.
Quick, type in anything. And here are your choices.
Alright, so we have 2 for You Don't Know Jack.
Oh!
Hello!
And here are your picks.
Yeah, I remember when they had the online You Don't Know Jack. I remember when I was a kid we used to play the original a lot.
Sorry for the short prompt. Graphics cost money, people.
Alright, poll is closed. Next up
Okay,
will be You Don't Know
next
Jack,
drawing.
and that'll be the end of the screen.
Hello!
Hurry up, people. Just type something in.
Yeah, I couldn't have been too old. I just know that it was one of those that me and my
And
brother and my
here are your
dad would
choices.
play sitting around the computer because you all had to use the same keyboard.
Hello!
Select an answer. Let's see what people picked.
Oh!
The original You Don't Know Jack had internet access? All I remember was the local one, and everybody had to cram around the keyboard, and you hit a buzzer to answer. It wasn't like the ones now where everybody can answer at the same time. Huh. I guess we just didn't have anybody else that played it online.
So we're just trying our best to keep it together. Put on a brave face and hope that the cracks don't show. Binge Pipe knows what you want to watch even when you can't articulate it.
What do I like to watch? Thumb. Smack Water Jack.
Lumped darts in a jar?
Petunias. And corn. I don't know.
Why am I having so much trouble?
Drugged. We've been drugged.
Binge Pipe. There is no bottom to Binge Pipe's content pit.
Here's something else to fall for.
I know you're disappointed, Toby, but just because we found out Grandpa is evil.
I don't know. I mean, I know there was several versions before they finally went to the Jackbox.tv versions. I think they got up to like 8 or 9 of them.
Off, Rick, like my signature donut sandwich.
Alright, I'll give another minute for anybody else who wants to join, and then we'll start.
We fixed the frame, replaced the tires, and gave it a new paint job.
But how's my son?
We left him under the car, cause he's not a bike.
Okay, so it's a bet. If you can get the coolest girl in school to go to prom with you, I'll take a gender studies class that will teach me that women aren't commodities and challenges based on archaic standards of masculinity.
You're on, man.
Yeah. Why can't I cry?
You do not have to use your real
Alright,
name.
doesn't look like anybody else
You
going
may
to join,
put
so we're
an
going to do
alternate
this real quick.
For some of you, there is very little difference.
Binge Pipe, in an effort to capitalize off of 90s nostalgia, presents You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, please, no whistleblowers.
Hello, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I'm not here to replace your dad. I'm just here to read some trivia questions. Okay, buddy? You're all playing the same game, but each of you is unique in beautiful and bizarre ways. All right, here goes nothing.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, what's the deal with this joke setup? What would be the name of a web series where Jerry Seinfeld picks up different comics in a truck on the way to grabbing a fermented drink? Comedians in sailboats getting horchata, comedians in lorries getting kombucha, comedians in carriages getting kefir, or comedians in hot air balloons getting bubble tea. And how do we do? A lorry is a truck, and kombucha is a fermented sweet tea. And comedian is another word for unemployed, according to my mother.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Here's one for you. Close but not close enough encounters. Which title character is an alien? The Martian, the Giver, the Thing, or Her? Hope you like what you picked. Could be worse, you know, in theory. The monster that attacks an Arctic research station did in fact come out of a ship from outer space. I hate confusing titles. I walked out of The Iron Lady furious it wasn't a movie about Meryl Streep fighting crime in a suit of armor.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Next. You're a hoser, Harry. Sounds to me like some sort of dis or dat. I'm going to read you 7 things, and for each I want you to tell me if it's a curling term or a magical stone from the world of Harry Potter. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between a curling term or a Harry Potter stone. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Okay, let's do it. Hog stone. Stationary stone. Philosopher's stone. Resurrection stone. Displaced stone. Moving stone. Burned stone. Way to go, most of you. Okay, let's move along. Feast your eyes upon this. Throwing shade. What emoji would I use if I were throwing nightshade at all my haters on the internet? Avocado emoji, peanut emoji, peach emoji, or eggplant emoji? So what'd you pick? Eggplant is a member of the nightshade family of vegetables. Eggplants are not poisonous, unlike some other nightshades, or my fragile emotions. And how'd the audience fare? Congratulations, your friends are morons. That means the right answer's worth a little extra. Buy yourself something nice. Introducing Sonic the Comic. Ever seen a hedgehog do stand-up comedy? No? Okay, great story. A hedgehog comic opens his set with, "Hey folks, how does a hedgehog make love?" Very carefully, "Heyo!" A heckler responds, "Then quit your day job!" What was the hedgehog's brilliant comeback? Don't quit sleeping for 18 hours? Thank you, I won't. My day job is curling myself into a ball. You should try it. I masturbate my quills during the day. You should be so lucky. Or, sir, are you a weasel? I eat weasels. Let's see who got it. They only do that when they're frightened or after bombing at comedy clubs. Hedgehogs are nocturnal and they pretty much sleep all day long. But that's also true of most human stand-up comedians. Say goodbye to round one. Let's see who deserves my love.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 4, on the other hand, you're making everyone feel bad.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Use the screw to make answering a question harder for all the other players. The results may surprise you, and you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
I couldn't have said it better myself, apparently. The rest of you better answer quick or you'll end up screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
We didn't approve this point structure, but okay.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Coming up next, my heart feels loony. Whose Fitbit is probably freaking out the most about a high resting heart rate? Porky Pigs, Dumbos, Snoopies, or Bugs Bunnies? Okay, who chose what? Rabbits have a high resting heart rate, as high as 350 beats per minute. You should see how many steps he logs when he takes that wrong turn at Albuquerque.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Let's try Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's monster.
John Lennon's alter ego in Yellow Submarine. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. Okay, what'd you pick? Hey, did you hear the one about the wrong answer? I hate to lead you on. None of you got it. In the 1968 animated film Yellow Submarine, John Lennon is introduced as Frankenstein's monster.
Hey, question.
we'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content. Would you like a question where the answer is Shia LaBeouf? Or a question where the answer is not Shia LaBeouf? Contribute your percentage of the choice now. Here are the votes. You have engaged with the process.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Here's one I like to call a question where the answer is Shia LaBeouf. Which of these is the penultimate Shia LaBeouf? Shia LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf, or Shia LaBeouf? Let's see how that shook out. Penultimate means the second to last. This Shia LaBeouf is the one right before the final one on the list of possible answers. And the ultimate pen is any writing instrument Shia LaBeouf uses to write his poetry. Try this on for size. The 5 stages of reef. You know what they say? The Nile ain't just a river in Egypt. So true. It's also a river in Libya, Sudan, Algeria, or Niger. Okay, let's take a look. The Nile River passes through 11 countries, including Sudan, so it definitely ain't just a river in Egypt. Another thing I always say, the Elephant Butte ain't just a river in New Mexico.
I'm really bad at it, I just happen to be lucky.
Up next, warm, fuzzy Zellers. According to the official rules of golf, when are you allowed to artificially warm your balls? You can warm your balls before the round. You can warm your balls once during the round. Hey, you can warm your balls whenever you want. Or do not warm your balls, weirdo. Who picked what? Once per round. I can barely manage once per week. What were we talking about? To be fair, this certainly sounds like good advice. You can warm your balls with an artificial device, but only before the round, not during. Let me check my score sheet. Golf question, check. Ball pun, check. Great, I'm pretty much at par. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Made by a beautiful partnership. Try to remember what things these duos produced. Good luck. one takes it.
Made it by a hair. Alright, thank you to everybody for playing.
You should be proud that you barely did.
If you aren't already, you can follow, and we stream Jackbox on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. We might do a few other party-style games on Twitch. I'm still looking into which ones will work. Those ones won't interfere with the normal schedule of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3, though. So if you get an alert for a stream outside of those times, it's probably us experimenting with something else. Once again, thanks to everybody, and I hope to see you next time.